now crown. Yesue, Yesue, now wosu, 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 now crown. Wosu now kron now ye kesi wosu now ye kesi hinampona oni wo bese wo so na wo ye kesi hinampona oni wo bese wo so na wo ye kesi hinampona oni wo bese wo so na wo ye kesi hinampona oni wo bese wo so na wo ye kesi hinampona oni wo bese wo so na wo ye kesi hinampona.
You're welcome to the white carpet here on Joy News on Multi TV. That was soothing. We will be talking to Eugene Zuta very, very soon, right here on the white carpet. In the meantime, let me tell you about all that has been happening in the entertainment industry throughout the week. So, the very first one, we will talk about VGMAs, of course. VGMA here, VGMA there. Last week, it happened at the Accra International Conference Center. And guess what? Now the presenters are being blamed for delaying the show. The show was built to start at 9 p.m., but it took about 6 hours for the show to actually start and end. 6 hours for music awards. We'll talk about that right here on the white carpet. And again, John Dumelo has been threatened by a South African for condemning the xenophobic attacks in South Africa. How can somebody be threatened for condemning a very negative act? Well, I'll tell you more about the threat, what's entailed in that right here. And of course, later on we have Akosua Agyapong, we have again Eugene and critics Francis Duku and Mark Okrekumante also joins us today right here on the white carpet. My name is Gladys Osei Oredu. Stay on. As usual, let me quickly take you around town and tell you what is happening. So last weekend, let me bring you highlights of the Vodafone Music Awards that happened at the Accra International Conference Center. But of course, before it plays, let me tell you about the WhatsApp number. It is 0267 844-024. Quickly WhatsApp to us where you are blasting at. Also tell us your comments, your critiques, everything that you want to share with us here on the white carpet. We are on standby, but for now, enjoy the excerpts of the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards.
the year for VGMA 2015 as theme.
Still telling you about what is happening around town tomorrow. Ghana is going to experience a worship session of its kind, one that you haven't felt in a very long time, and that is happening at the National Theatre, and it is called Adoration 2015. He has joined us in studio, and we are going to talk a bit more about what it's all about and the worship. People seem to be drifting away from God. We need to draw closer. And so Eugene Zuta has joined us here on the white carpet, and we are talking worship and ministration. Hi, Eugene.
Hi.
Welcome to the white
Thank
carpet.
Thank you very much.
Yes, so we experienced and enjoyed your worship. It was very, very anointing.
Thank you
for that session.
Thank you very much.
Tomorrow, adoration. I shouldn't even say tomorrow. Sunday.
Sundays,
adoration.
Yes,
2015.
a few hours from now, yeah. Yeah.
When am I coming? What expectation should I come with?
Well, come with an expectation of having an extended time of worship in the presence of God.
Okay.
A presence that is filled with God's glory, and be expecting to be impacted by the Holy Spirit, such that your life will be transformed and you'll be revitalized to love Him more in His presence.
Is it the first time you organize an Adoration 2015?
This is the first official time, the first time I'm officially handling, more like the maiden edition at such a platform.
Okay.
I did something like that 2 years ago, I think 3 years ago in 2012, where I used it to record my second album.
Okay.
But now the Lord has granted us the grace to put it on this platform,
yeah,
so that more and more people get opportunity to worship.
Okay, but you see, let me talk about this one. We have some gospel artists who would make music for business and for awards.
Yeah.
As a gospel artist, what do you stand for?
I think by a core of mine, what I do is I believe that what I do is a calling. And whether I win awards or I don't win awards, I get money or I don't get money, I'll still keep doing it.
Okay.
Yes, so the main motivation is my heart, my relationship with God, yeah, and what He has placed in me as a gifting, and me giving it back to Him for what He wants me to use it for. So that's why I do what I do. So
why don't you run a church? Why need you do Adoration 2015?
Run a church. I've not been called yet into church.
I see.
For now, I've been asked to lead the nations into His presence through my gifting of music. That's why I do what I do.
Can we experience one more?
Yeah, bosom, yeah, bosom, I bring in now, yeah, bosom, yeah, nyami, da, eja, yeah, bosom, oh,
have you ever been a teacher before, or are you a teacher?
Yeah, I'm a teacher by profession and by training from the University of Cape Coast. I teach biology at Wesley Grammar School as well as integrated science.
So this one says, hello Gladys, a big hello to Mr. Eugene Zuta. Okay, he said Theodore Kum Zuta.
That is the botanical name.
I see. So he taught me science at Mount Olivet Methodist Academy, and also assisted us with our hymns. Refreshing to hear him again. That's coming from
Wow.
that's someone's net flag.
Yeah, they've all grown into big boys now.
So you've grown into a big boy. Right, this one also says, hi, you look good, girl. Who made your dress? Some wonderful designer, huh? I'll show you where she is very, very soon. My 10-year-old son loves you so much. I would love to meet you. That's coming from Hetty. Hetty, you know where to find me, right? Just give me a call on here. Anytime tomorrow, I'll pick the call and talk to your son, right? Okay, Eugene.
Hi.
Let's come into the gospel music industry.
Okay.
Are you also familiar with that impression that gospel artists are not united?
I hear a lot of it, but from where I come from, my circles, I don't know, we've not really gotten into the level where you get to meet everybody. But for the people that I normally work with and work with in my network, like Minister Neo Kine, Koda, Joe Metal, Kwesi Oteng, Uncle Ato, Selena Boateng, and all that. I think we all the people I've spoken about are people that I bond with.
Okay.
So I don't know what somebody else may buy. Definitely, you can't talk for anybody. But for myself, I think we have unity.
Do you think that gospel artists in Ghana especially are boring to hang around with?
I don't think so, unless you will say that I'm boring to hang around with.
I'm not talking about you.
But I'm a gospel artist.
Well, that's something out there well, I'm asking this one in connection to one artist, Great Ampon.
Okay.
Who says that he believes gospel artists should be given a bigger platform to also explore their potential of entertaining.
Okay.
And that people think they are boring, so do not attend gospel shows. But I don't know what you think. What do you make of that?
Well, I think that gospel artists are not boring. We have our own set of values and principles we operate by.
Okay.
And therefore, if you do not hold by those principles, then you think that we are boring.
Okay.
Tomorrow when you come to adoration, you notice and you come and see an overflow of people who are coming to worship. Then you would be able to know whether people attend programs or they don't attend our programs.
Are we coming for free?
You are not coming for free. You are helping us support our budget
like
and our
that.
props by paying us, giving a token of 20 Ghana cedis, which when we bring together, it's not even half of our costs, overhead cost.
I see. That's very good. God bless you for that effort.
God bless you.
Anything more you would want to share with Christians out there?
I just want to encourage every Christian out there to make Jesus the center of whatever we do. Because at the end of the day, when he's out of it, the whole ministry we are doing will not work. Time for tomorrow is 4 p.m.
Okay.
Prompt would obey our time. Trust
4
me.
p.m. prompt. We'll be there watching.
Yes, please.
If you don't obey, we'll talk.
Please come. And when we obey it, you talk too.
Sure, we will. We will. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Eugene.
Bless
it was
you.
a pleasure having you on the white carpet.
Too.
So now, the white carpet presents to you And Madiba Wept. It's a poem against xenophobic attacks happening in South Africa, and it's written by Kojo Williams. He's also known as Citizen KB Williams. Lord Idwasare presents And Madiba Wept.
Unquench the fuel and rage that has consumed your souls. No peace talks and promise savored in myrrh can restore your emotions gone astray. For deep down within, in the place where beings are formed, the stiletto of hatred has struck an ill-starred chord, and an obscene eulogy of deaths is heralded on your streets. Cold blood, cold face, cold hearts. But wait, the cries of your warm hearts are tenable, but your ways are near irreparable. Like errant fishes in Thailand, you would sing for Durban. You are hungry, naked, and homeless. In the country of your birth, in the land you fought to keep. I hear your wailings thundered the earth with tremor. Your unspoken gait shakes the human in me. I feel your pain because I was there. I took the bullet for that freedom, the same freedom you trample on your streets. Remember the struggles that freed your limbs, the clamor that rented your soul, and the love that restored your pride. From your kindreds, near and afar, Black and Timbuktu, as they chanted, apartheid is a crime against humanity. And why? Why have you allowed the bond that binds to bleed? Why? Why have you allowed the brotherliness that builds to bother? Why? Why have you allowed the cord that cares to cry? Why have you allowed yourself a pant after blood? So stop. Seize the blood. Stop the spill. All the sets of beautiful African sun. Talk to your brothers, the sons of your mother. Call your elders. Dialogue under the baobab. A peaceful and prosperous coexistence is never a myth. No, the strength of the broom lies in the unity of its strands. And remember Remember the brother you disowned today was your hero at war yesterday. The brother you crushed today is the pillar for the war of tomorrow. You travel a mile when you go alone, but you go farthest when you go together. Together as citizens, sons and daughters of a father and of a mother. So united, our boundaries disappear with alacrity. In the face of love that binds like the umbilical. The same cord that makes Africa a mama, from whose breast the world craves nourishment. And that is the Africa I fought and lived for. That is the South Africa I bequeath to you. Yet you make my heart ache, because the possibilities of a united Africa, your little mind is yet to comprehend. Thank you.
Lord, with us here at Joy News on Multi TV, and he presented to us, and Madiba wept. Let's all pray for our brothers, for everybody in South Africa who may be going through this xenophobic attack. It's very bad, and we all need to, as much as we're talking, we should also pray against that, right? We have been blessed with her presence again on the white carpet. Today I am talking about the A's musician, gospel. Now she does gospel. Now she's also farming. But she still hasn't moved away from what you know her to be anyway. I'm talking about Akosua Agyapong. Hi, Akosua.
Hi,
welcome
sweetie.
to the white carpet once again.
How are you?
And you're looking evergreen. I'm
Thank
fine.
you. Thank
I
you.
love every bit of you.
And you're looking smashing today in
Thank
your, in
you.
your red and white.
I have to
and
copy
black.
from you, of course. If I have somebody like you coming on the white carpet, I can't take it easy.
Come on. So how are you doing?
I am well, and
Great.
you?
By God's grace.
Great. So we've heard this one a million times, but just repeat it. How many children?
6.
You are an inspiration.
6 of them, yeah.
You are an inspiration. God
Amen.
bless you.
Amen, sweetheart.
Sure.
Amen.
Let's start from VGMAs. Your presentation. Well, okay. Have you watched the playback of yourself?
No, I haven't.
Let me do you honest and show you your style at the VGMA. So let's watch Akosua as she stepped on the stage to present her award during the VGMA 2015.
All right, we're here to present the award for my favorite and then the next flag of Ghana, that is High Life Song of the Year.
One who said, oh, Jaja, I know the name. None of the nominees, please.
Yeah, so you saw Akosua in there. How do you feel about that?
No comment.
Do you regret or are you excited?
No, I don't regret anything, honestly. Because if you are in it, and anything or any time that they push anything on you, you should be able to do something to entertain the crowd. And I think that's what I did.
Okay, so entertaining, were you trying out comedy or you just were blunt entertainment?
I just did anything that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you ever hear that tune and not behave in that kind? Because you always try to reenact, relive those days. Would you ever hear the tune and not relive the day?
No, I mean, I just love everything that I wrote. All the songs that I did, I just love them. So anywhere that I hear them, if only microphone is put in my hands, no matter what, even being the market, wherever, I'll just do something. I just love what I have, and I just love what I do.
And you've done this for 25 years.
25 solid
Wow,
years.
congratulations.
Thank you, sweetie.
25 years, what did it take?
A lot. A lot, and with determination. And telling yourself that you can make it with or without anybody except our Maker, our God. Because sometimes you feel down. Sometimes you feel that maybe you might think somebody needs to tell you that you're doing well before you think you're doing well. Ask yourself, look at yourself. Make sure that you know that what you're doing is the right thing and you're doing something beautiful. Our gentleman who just left here said that to him, gospel is not boring. Now I think that some gospel is a bit boring.
Let's talk about that one. I'm interested.
No, honestly, let's be honest here.
Yeah.
When you sit back to watch Daughters of Glory Jesus, you just love it.
They are legends.
The message and everything in it. Now, when you watch Tego Sisters, it's the message and the way they smile and everything.
On for years.
But let's come to the recent gospel. I love this lady, something Blessing.
Joyce Blessing.
Yeah, she takes it as her own, doing something. But some of them come on TV, and I don't know whether the producers forces them to dance or to do some things, and sometimes it doesn't match. It doesn't go with the rhythm that is being played. No, for because there is more to do.
And especially when they try to dance secular dance to match the gospel tune.
With that, I wouldn't say it's wrong. Because
they don't do it right, most of them.
That is what I'm saying. Because if you're doing it right, whoa. But when you want to do it more than what you're singing, then it's wrong. Because if the tune is not that fast, and you start trying to dance something fast, meanwhile you are off track, and then you become fun. And then some of them, I'm sorry to say, when you know you're coming on TV or you're shooting a video, make sure you dress right.
Appeal.
If you really want to dance, then don't wear anything big, or maybe have this, they have this top that they cover. You travel for mama just say, oh, so baby, I was so. You can't tease if you say singing gospel.
Flaunt what you got.
No way, it's wrong. So sometimes when I watch them, some of them, but some of them, I'm telling you, also for them, cross off on Krabija.
They
I'm
put
telling
you to sleep.
It's so boring.
And give you nightmares.
And one thing I'm begging them, please, is I'm not 100% gospel singer. I spread the good news. Okay? I want them to know that if today somebody sings Ebeye, the next song will be Ebeye. The other song will be Ebeye. There's so many messages out there that you can go to the Bible, you can see what is happening around you, and you can write something.
You can connect.
My sister,
and
so this year, Ebeye, I'm telling you, by the end of December, it's Ebeye in Nyumkwana. But with different rhythms. Sometimes challenge.
It is called remix.
So I think it's about time that they sit down to create.
Well, let's delve a bit more into 25 years in the music industry. For me, yes, you said determination. But that's
determination.
A lot of hard work.
A lot.
Akosua Agyapong those days, my gosh, it was something else. So what exactly are you doing for 25 years? How are you celebrating?
The first thing, on Monday, we're having the press lunch with all the media, and I know you'll be there. Because
I'll be repping
because
live.
I will see you. Now Ghana, if you invite somebody to a party, the best I think come.
Around the time. Is it the same day, your birthday?
No, my birthday is November.
November, okay.
November 17th,
okay.
yes. After the press release, we'll tell the press all that we're about to do and what that we're going to do and what is going to happen that day.
Let me tell you that we are getting an exclusive on that day, so we will be the first to know exactly what the 25 years is all about. So you've got to catch us on our AM show on Monday first thing, right? You know everything about what's happening. 25 years of music in Akosua Agyapong's life.
That's true. It has not been easy, as I said earlier on, but with determination. And second, we have a serious health work.
Okay.
health work. And
That same day?
No, 2nd May.
2nd May.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get
and then
that.
30th May, we're crowning it up big
Ha.
at the conference center
Ha.
with so many serious high life musicians coming to perform that day to crown their 25th
Let me
anniversary.
ask this naughty question. Is Amanziba performing?
Yes, he is.
Ah, Rex
Yes, he is. Rex is performing.
I see. So are we getting a bit of Nako Rex that day?
That day you have Nakorex.
Oh yeah.
You have A.B. Krenzel.
Yeah.
You have Ambule.
Yeah.
You have Becca. You have Nana Mama Brown. You have Sarkodie. You have so many of them. You have the guy.
Mame, so the names you are mentioning did not tally with us of being us of Mame.
Now I'm happy you've brought this thing up. It's me, baby. I'm happy you've brought this thing up. Let me tell you something, my sister.
Yeah.
It's all about the heart.
Yeah.
My husband believes what I do. As I said, I'm not strictly a gospel singer.
Okay.
I preach the good news.
Yeah.
All my songs from day one has not been profane songs that I said. Getting married to a pastor, I've really moved from what I do. Mayor Bar, I was advising the ladies, the women, and it's not happening. Would you believe it? Look at the way some of the women dress, some of the young girls' dresses.
And somebody said that looking pretty, looking glorious is not in the short dress
It's
you
not
wear.
the short dress you wear.
Yeah, it's
and,
about how decent you look as a
my
woman.
sister, I've never worn high heel before.
Okay.
Because I know I cannot walk in it. If you dash me high heel, I mean, you just want to insult me because I can't work in it.
Okay.
If you bring me trainers or maybe a low heel, very comfortable shoe, I'll say thank you.
Okay.
This is all about you being who you are.
Identifying yourself
Exactly.
and living yourself.
I'm actually a high life singer
Okay.
who spreads the good news. My latest album, Akahi and Nahi Emracing, and Lesson Bidi was a how who say it. The other one is who are in a year now only Kumuswane. Because every time people come to me with their marriage problems, so I'm asking a suja for, and then I worry for, okay? And I said, it's luck. Okay, you can be a pastor's wife, and you can be you'll be very miserable in that marriage.
Sure.
You can get married to a businessman, you can be very happy. It is luck, and it's all about prayers and asking God. Now, some of my songs I didn't mention God's name, but the message alone will advise you. Sometimes when I go to these churches to sing, the man of God tells me, Akosua, sing me your bar, or Akosua, maybe sing Born Again, or sing Frema in church, because it is not a song that is exactly. So sometimes it's when you're a gospel singer and songs like an advice come to you, don't force and put God's name in it. You see, you listen to some song and you realize I knew it by force. You know, the person is trying to do the song comes naturally. If God gives you the song, my sister, I can use one day to write a song, arrange it, and go to the studio the following day.
25 years there, you don't even have to sing.
It's all about what God has given you and not trying to change things. If you're a high life singer and you're married to a man of God, that doesn't mean you can dress anyhow and sing profane songs. No. But if the song advises people, my sister, then bam, you're there. But don't say, oh yes, for mommy, and I hear you more too. No. If I'm not singing profane, then be too for there. A demonstrate.
Let's gossip a bit about your sister,
Stephanie. I shiver with fear.
Yeah, don't. So let's watch Stephanie as she also stepped on stage at the VGMA to present her award. So let's take a watch at Stephanie now. When we come back, Akosua will gossip about her sister.
Well, good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It feels great to be. It feels great to be here, Stephanie. It feels great to be. It feels great to be here, and it's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful feeling to be here. has a message for us.
Okay, now seriously, the other day I had a lot of the young girls, and I'm saying young girls like I'm so old. You know, in my house we had dinner. I had Waela, Becca, I had Nanaya, I had all of them, Kaki, and they came for dinner, and I put a poster of this beautiful man, and I just tented all of them, and I said, listen, Bema no bepe o, obeye di ope ama, Bema no beba, obe ka, obe fa, obe da, uji tutu ni so pe, no we jayo. I pay no share with you no. I send my obe kan, so ufa, say I'm pa, na we da, uji tutu ni so pe, no we jayo. That's my message to all.
And I think that she's a great rapper. Please a round of applause for her.
I wasn't rapping.
Well, over to you. What do you make of your sister?
Please, don't put me in big trouble. First of all, as soon as I saw her coming in, I said, Anne, I will kill you. I don't like what you're wearing. But you see, sometimes it's where she's coming from. So anytime she's going out, I make sure that if I'm going to meet her there, I say, Anne, dress properly. And when she comes, she'll dress, so penny, yes, it's good. I didn't actually like what she was wearing. I fought with her till she even got on stage. And I think next time I'll really be on her neck. Because honestly, and she was causing confusion. Gloria's wife was right behind me. So I kept on saying, don't mind her. That's how she is. Don't mind her. And she was laughing, you know. She likes jokes, but this was a little expensive joke.
And especially when she actually pulled the hand and said, feel it.
Of course, I can't wait. She'll be an irritable. I kept on saying, don't mind her. That's how she is. Don't mind her. Don't mind her. She's only joking.
You have to be doing damage control.
And I was controlling the damage.
Akosua, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We will spend our morning with you.
Yes, and a quick one. 30th May is the D-Day.
Ah, okay.
Yes, it's the 30th May. So I hope that my fans out there will come and enjoy through High Life.
Where is the venue?
Conference Center.
Conference Center.
Yes,
so,
sweetheart.
30th May at the Conference Center, Akosua Agyapong will be rocking her 25th anniversary in the music industry. And guess what? She won't be doing that. She will not be doing that alone because she is drawing in Nakorex. You remember the days of Nakorex?
Yes.
That for me is big enough to have Nakorex. You remember Amanziba now? You have Rexoma.
Yes.
And Amanziba then was Nat
Brew. Yes.
And Rexoma, Akosua Agyapong herself, they're coming together. Nakorex in modern day Ghana. Wow, you don't want to be out of that one. So 30th May at the Accra International Conference Center. Do make a date. Thank you so much, Akosua.
Thank you too. Thank you too.
In a moment, I have Francis Duku and hopefully Mark Okrekumante joining us here on the white carpet to critique all the issues. Stay on. This is a moment you enjoy most because you get to hear opinions and critics about what happened. Well, today you only get the analysis of all that happened here on the white carpet. We have been joined by Francis Duku. Hi, Francis. You're looking so cute, and I just want to give you a hug.
Wow, deserving.
This is honorary hug.
Been a long while.
Yeah. Okay, Francis. VGMA. Somebody says you'll be a mouthpiece, so prove them wrong. Because you're a board member.
Oh, so I'll be a mouthpiece?
So prove them wrong.
I don't get it.
You don't need to get it until you begin to act it, they'll tell you.
Oh, okay, all right. So let's go and then.
Now you're blaming award presenters for delaying the show. The show lasted for about 6 hours.
Who's blaming award presenters?
Okay, at least Awaji has spoken, and once you're a board member, I believe you all share it.
No, I don't necessarily share it. I mean, he speaks for Charterhouse and the awards. That he's the official spokesperson.
So what happened? Why did we have to go 6 hours?
Well, I think I also had a problem with that. I even wrote about it this week in my column, that I thought the show dragged for too long. You cannot blame all that on award presenters. Their parts, some of them, spoke beyond the time they should. I mean, for example, what you just played, Stephanie Benson, I thought she went on for too long. I thought Abeku Santana went on too long and unnecessarily
the worst of it was the London-based businessman. You want to play again? You want to listen again?
No, I'm sorry. I beg. Okay, if your viewers want to watch, fine. But me, I'm tired. I mean, I could have gone on stage and slammed that man.
Okay, so maybe you also deserve to understand why Francis could have gone on stage to slap this man. Which man are we talking about? We are told he's a businessman, UK-based businessman.
Based in the UK.
Just take a watch at what he did on stage at the VGMAs, just to present an award.
Especially so the bad boys one essay. I'm humble and extremely pleased and honored to be here to present an award to a well-deserved recipient of the Ghana Music Awards. Fellow Ghanaians, I urge you to support Ghana Music Awards, headed by Yola and Philip Ayensu, for the wonderful work they are doing. I've been the creator of the Black in Europe, and Ghana Music Awards, you ladies, and I'm proud that people are following my footsteps. They are not my enemies, but they are paying compliments to my hard work. And I can tell you, keep these feet. And the winner is me.
Alpha and Omega. The winners are Alpha and Omega. Selena Boateng featuring Ambo Ato.
Yeah, so that is the UK-based businessman presenting an award to a gospel artist.
It's just an award you should present, and he was going on and on and on.
To some extent, I agree that they helped drag the show.
It was part of it, but I think also I have always argued that the number of people who perform on the night too many, in my view. This time they have up 13 or 14 people.
It was fun though, so for that part I don't agree.
Well, I mean, then your show would always go on and on.
No, but maybe it should be well coordinated that we don't have those small delays in, because they also contribute.
Well, the point is that if you had 13 people performing, the likelihood of it extending beyond a certain time is higher than if you have, say, 8 or 10.
But where the performance is timed, did each performer know how much time he or she got?
Yeah, but you also have to put in that, this is Ghana, you have to put in that, what you call it, margin of error or something. Okay. That the Ghanaian performer, once he goes on stage, if you say he should sing one song, he probably will sing one and add something.
1.5.
I mean, if you take Luma, for example, he was meant to sing one song.
But
when he finished, he realized that
it
didn't go well. The song he performed didn't go well. Was drab, terrible performance. I mean, a bit embarrassing for a legend like
better when it's played on radio or something.
And so he had to sing the other one, which kind of was a redemption, song for him. So it's all the things, the little delays in moving one artist from the other. I think, for example, before he would sing Lumba, it took him a bit of getting to about 3 to 5 minutes.
What was
before
happening?
He was well, I don't know. I was in the audience. I don't know.
It was almost 10 minutes on stage. The girls were just kept dancing,
waiting,
twisting and twining and wiggling and all.
He wasn't coming.
All waiting for Dr. Pandey.
All that adds to why it extends. So we can't blame it all, in my view, on the awards presenters. But it has to be said that some of them went beyond a certain time. I mean, it was so unnecessary coming to...
But let's look at performances. Performances, I think that it was refreshing, it was breathing to have the likes of TikTok, Tiny. Tiny was so much on point, the pass-throughs, I think it worked, or you don't agree?
It did, I mean, it did. TikTok and Tiny. TikTok, for example, has almost forgot some of its lines. And Tiny, I think Tiny's one was, one of the heights of the night.
It was
but the problem I have with both TikTok and Tiny is that, look, these guys have been doing this for so long. Yeah. From the 90s to the 2000s to where we are now. And they still come and smile to us. I thought, well, I mean...
they couldn't do the live band.
I'm not even saying live band. I'm not even saying live band. Come with the show CD or something, your beats, and perform. Don't come with the same CD that has the words, the lyrics, and come and sing over your lyrics.
Do they have management?
That's why I'm saying that. Yeah. They've been in the game for so long.
They should be reading at least.
They should be exposed. They should know that, look, this is 2015. And in my view, you don't come at this stage, at that level. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. That is the biggest entertainment stage in this country. Yeah. And so on that stage, I believe that you need to let the best happen. And so I always have a problem when younger people, younger artists sing over their lyrics. And I have a bigger problem if people with that experience.
But Shatawale went to sing to live band to that one you talked.
No, I didn't talk. I didn't talk.
Well,
no, I'm not saying live band. I mean, I think just so I clear the issue, I'm not saying everybody should play with a band.
But if you come with a clean...
I'm saying that don't come and sing over your lyrics for me. I mean, I'll play that.
Come with your instrumentals.
Yeah, or something, so that it doesn't look like you're singing back to me what's already on a CD. Then why did I come and sit in front of you?
Stonebwoy, does he deserve his award as Artist of the Year?
Well, I always say that everybody who gets nominated, has worked hard and deserve to win. Of course, some will deserve it more than others. If you look at it, I said that for me, the top 3 people that I thought should win, Sarkodie, in my view, should have won. Stonebwoy or Adam. If any of these 3 won, I wouldn't have a problem really. But I was thinking that Sarkodie still did a lot last year, and perhaps deserved it more. But I mean, people also argued, and rightly so, that Stonebwoy did a lot of work in the year under review. I mean, he performed on a lot more stages than Sarkodie. One of the reasons why perhaps Sarkodie didn't play on a lot more stages as Stonebwoy did was because he has a higher rates in charge.
I also think Sarkodie did a lot, but I felt that Sarkodie already has it. Stonebwoy, for him to have been able to contest against the likes, deserved it better for me.
Sarkodie deserved better for me. But I mean, anyway, it's the levels of voting and choosing who deserves.
He still has BET. He should continue with that.
The vibe in town was very high for Stonebwoy. Even in auditorium, you realize that
even
a lot
gospel
of people
artists coming for the awards, and who is winning, and they all would respond,
beam. I mean, on Friday, the Friday before the event, I think it was a program on Joy that we were on, Ghana Connect. And Evans Mensa put it out there that of the people who have been nominated for Artist of the Year, just a simple sort of, not a very scientific, very simple, who did they think should win? And 45% of people who responded said it should be Stonebwoy.
Wow.
So there was that kind of momentum, going for him. And he does, deserve to win. I think he's worked so hard. I think he has a lot going for him. And I hope that he can maintain that status, that ability that make people think that he deserves it and therefore voted for him, and the humility and everything that comes with it.
Sure, it's true. Yeah. Well, perhaps our very last, let's talk about John Dumelo, who has received threats for condemning the xenophobic attacks in South Africa.
Received threats from whom?
From a South African, and I can't remember the name, but she is in media too in South Africa. She manages an advertising and does some things with celebrities here. And
he threatened that one?
That they should kill, if we like, we should kill South Africans here. We just shouldn't step. He just shouldn't step in South Africa again. Otherwise, he will not.
Well, that's absolute nonsense. I mean.
Should things like that be happening? Because we have a lot of you don't like them, but celebrities. You don't like celebrity. Maybe you are the first celebrity we would ever have, but
I'm not.
You see, I've quoted it, celebrity. We have a lot of them condemning this. Of course, this is an act worth condemning, but why should anybody at all, threaten?
Well, I mean, it talks a lot about the state of the mind of that person. I mean, if this very senseless, can I use the word stupid act is going on in your country, very, very terrible things, happening to people who are just, who are living in your country just because they want to work in your country. Just like you have people who work in other places. Look, what you call it, the person who has been chosen to replace Jon Stewart on the Daily Show in America is South African. I mean, Trevor Noah. I mean, he's been chosen. He's South African. He's going to live in somebody's country to work. I mean, what would you say
somebody
if
in
the
that
people
country
in
could
that
have also
country
gotten that better job anyway?
Or that job.
Yeah.
You live in people's country, people live in your country.
Yeah.
You have traveled to a lot of countries to work. I mean, most of the big businesses that are happening across the continent is owned by South Africans.
Yeah.
You go to Nigeria, for example, even in Ghana here, a lot of the businesses are owned by South Africans. Unfortunately, it's not the white South Africans who are involved in this terrible thing that's happening.
Yeah.
It is the people who are like us, people who look same as us, has the same color and everything. People we thought were our brothers and sisters, therefore we fought for them during the apartheid.
Yeah.
From Nkrumah's days to till they ended. So I think nobody should be angry that somebody else is criticizing such barbaric and silly act going on in their country.
Well, before we go, let's quickly take a few messages from you. So this says, did he say diplomatic corps? Yes, the UK-based business.
Yeah, he actually said corps.
Corps. Diplomatic corps. Yeah. Hey, this guy really humiliated Lydia Forsen.
Absolutely. Terrible
terrible, Well, you didn't even see much of that because eventually, when the award was presented, he actually tries to kiss.
Almost kissed the
Selena Boateng. Well, you're welcome, Uncle Francis. Miss you, sir. Die. That's coming from a say in
I miss you, sir, too, but I'm not die
yet. Well, my very last one to John Benson Aidan at Sumenya says, hello, Gladys. Good evening. You are looking so beautiful in your outfit. I love the show. Big ups to you and your... I do not have a co-host here today. White carpet, beam nation. Thank you. Right, so... it's always really, really difficult to say it's over here, but do we have a choice when time is ticking so fast like this? You don't have a choice but to actually say it's over today. It's been a pleasure coming your way with the white carpet here on Joy News on Multi TV. And Francis, thank you so much for making time as usual.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah,
once again.
I know you're very busy, but you still make time.
How you go do
How we go do
If Gladys is on your case, how you go do
Oh, Uncle Francis, it not be so. Right, so do make a date with us same time on Saturday at 8:30 here on Joy News on Multi TV for another edition of the White Carpet. But of course, until then, you can catch a repeat of the White Carpet on Sundays at 9:30 p.m. right here on Joy News on Multi TV. Thank you so much, and regards to you, Auntie Na, Gladys Ade, Ike's mother. Good evening to you. Thanks for watching.